Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay, we're going for attempt number 2. Here we go. Well, I'm only on the way on camera. Okay, here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I think it's another no. So.
The story, like the documentary. Yeah, exactly. Right.
Like you say, time, the computation cloud to work out the solve.
Yeah, I was like,
So to save time to start, math starts the solve, whilst the computer does it. The first phase, the robot starts. Next phase, every time it works, the next phase uploads. And then sometimes what happens is the phase. No, you tell it only produces the bit, and then sometimes it doesn't catch up. So the robot actually finishes its solve before the computer's done its work.
Because the way that it looks like it's moving parts.
Yeah.
I would have thought that it was much more efficient.
But it takes a lot more computing power, which makes it very slow in that result. Whereas we can start solving sooner if the computing power is only a little bit at the beginning.
It's a trade-off.
Yeah. Not many of you really know that. Oh, but you should read the paper because I don't know anything about Rubik's cubes really, and I'm not very good with algorithms. But the paper still makes sense to me to a degree, and you can kind of understand how.
Is it in the journal?
Not yet.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting how the trade-off between robotics versus soul and computing. Yeah. So what there's kind of like there's multiple things, but one of them is obviously physical limitations of the robot. Then it's computational limitations, and then it's the efficiency of those two combined.
Yeah, previous questions.
Some of you don't know what algorithms the other records are used by because it's all closed.
They don't like
Yeah, so with the 3x3, a lot of it's open source, right?
3x3 is
Yeah.
4x4 is not very well known.
So because it's
What's your paper revealing what you do?
Kind of, it like implements a theory.
yeah, you've it's all open source. You've
Yeah,
got
it's open
everything
source.
out,
Yeah,
and
mine's
now look at it.
Yeah, that's scramble. Yeah, thanks for it.
Hang on, just one time. The video. The robot.
It does show my passion, but it's not like. Yeah, I can. So on that one, it actually finds sometimes it finds that was a really rare. That's rare. I wasn't expecting that to be a problem. Normally, the problems with cameras were crashes. Yeah, not find a solution because that happens to one in a hundred.
What's going to happen when
Soak it all in, man. Here we go.
Alright, Tom, let me know whenever you've got all the models. Okay, we're going for attempt number 3. Here we go. Let me know when you're ready.
Yeah.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Okay, I think we'll go for maybe 1 or 2 more because it can definitely get under 50. But yeah, that was a valid solve, so that should be the record there. But we're going to try and get 1 under 50. So if you want to stick around, but up to you. We'll probably be like 2 more rounds. And then we take the highest, basically. Officially, yeah. Yeah, I'm going to do, I think, 2 more rounds. Because I know the under 50, but I don't want to 1 or 2. The next one's good. The next one's good.
it's like what you just said.
Yeah, yeah.
No, you
I've got 2 bad pockets. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. No worries.
Yeah.
I was just saying, at least it's done one, but. You got a message on YouTube. Are you really like it? So you know that slow mo. She's so much power and data in slow mo.
All right, we're going for a 10-4. Hopefully, breaks 50 seconds. Or at least a little bit closer. And then we're done doing the ready. Yeah. All right, ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. 10-4. That was bad. Yeah, super random. So we were getting pretty close, but yeah.
How many different?
I've got loads of steps. I'll do one more attempt, I think.
But yeah, that's
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, it's really like yeah, I think it's yeah. Yes, it's cheap. You only need yeah. I also guess.
Schedule is 12. It's not pointing straight.
Biggest, most important job of the day.
Okay, here's the bonus. It's because it's not.
I think if you're gonna get them last.
The nail frame. Yeah, which was a good thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. It gets close, yeah. Close in accuracy, and then they build up. Alright, ready? Alright, here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh yeah.
Just the camera.
Yeah. Alright. Another no. We'll go for one more, I think. Yeah.
You should show the one we've got. It's like 10 seconds slower than it can be.
I know.
That one doesn't take very long. There's no fixing involved. Yeah, just part of the process. It's funny how we've had so little success on.
We had two perfect practices.
Yeah.
Both something seconds.
But it's also you're doing it in a. If you do like the light, you slightly different.
I think the lights are good. I don't know. We're saying one camera, one mechanical, one solution. Just like all of the different lights. Two teams, like one soul.
Yeah, it's alright. Me too. Oh, well, that one. I think that's right. I don't know, that's Richard's, not mine. So. Yeah, so when they go wrong, it's just more. It's always good that they break when they go wrong. It's just like this.
That's the way to do
So
C++.
and then but the actual code it's just like when you say something. It's pretty quick. It's like around half a second normally. I think it's good. It's hard to execute. Yeah, that's fun. That's how
Also, it always starts the same. It's like people it's like I'm good now for rest. Oh, I see. I'll be clear on this one.
I hope you're right.
Yes.
Always like happy? Yeah. No, we should. Okay, ready? Everyone ready? You ready?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yes, I know, 45. That's actually one of the best it's done. It's the best, one of the best ever. Probably top 5. So that's much turns on him eventually. Yeah. We delayed it as much as possible. It does like to behave, but it works when it wants to.
Do we take hands up, or do you want to do an interview?
Cool. I think that's probably the last attempt now. Because I Oh no. You just have to verify that it's actually solved. That's okay. I think you saw it before me. There we go. Yeah, thanks for coming, everyone. Thanks especially to Rich and Max and Peter and John for timekeeping and witnessing, and also Sarah for like organizing half of this thing, because it wouldn't have happened without Sarah. And to Neil, I don't know if you're still there. And Kira, yeah, for supervising. So yeah. Yeah.
We have a photo as well,
Yeah, so I
let me just hand out these.
Hey guys.
Oh, excellent.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, you need it.
Oh, thanks, I do. So now I've got my
Yeah.
so I'll fill that in.
Yes,
I'll just,
Yeah, no, of course. I was just thinking about all
Yeah,
the people
yeah,
could do
that's
it. Yeah,
great.
of course.
Do you mind grab the cube?
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. I don't know which one is.
oh, cheers, yeah. Then we'll separate them.
It's on that side.
Thank you very much. I know, I was getting a
Was
bit
that a sense of
nervous
relief?
there. Yes.
Oh, right, yeah, fine, yeah. That's great.
Almost everything could go wrong.
That's always going to be the way.
I know.
Whenever you've got one.
I think we did some practice solves before. I think you were right. Some people were here, and we had 2 sub-50 solves. And I was like, okay, I'm not going to touch, like, it will be ready. Everything's working. Of course.
Of course. Great. So, yeah, you go and grab your cube, man.
Yeah.
Do you want to be in this?
No, it's okay. It's sort of
Jump the robot or
yeah, just in front of the robot.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
fine. Be on this side.
Johnny looking at you.
Look at basically, look at
Yeah.
me. Ignore the camera.
Yeah, I
I
got
think
it.
Matt, keep on that side, then it helps get the right
Yeah.
well, I'm moving it
Yeah.
now.
Do it works. Matt, look, first of all, how does it feel?
Huge sigh of relief. We had the first few, I think 5 solves went wrong, or something didn't go great, or it was a slow solve. But eventually we got the 45 seconds, which was great.
And that was on that just final attempt there. What is it when you saw it click in at 45 seconds? What did that moment?
Yeah, it felt pretty amazing. I could kind of tell from like 30 seconds onwards, it should be a fast one. Hopefully sub 50. But yeah, 45 seconds was awesome.
And talk to me about some of the challenges you had there, because you had a few issues, as you just suggested.
Yeah, so we had 2 of the attempts. We had some of the parts colliding with each other, and they snapped. So I just had to replace those. Thankfully, I bought spares. We had a few attempts where the cameras just failed to actually scan it correctly. It got like one piece wrong, and then it knows like this can't be a valid cube. So yeah, those went wrong, but eventually it all came together.
And look, can you give us a sense of this is the culmination of weeks, months of work? How much time has gone into creating this?
I wouldn't even be able to estimate. Pretty much every day since January, probably. I would wake up and I'd just be working on this, and then I'd do that until I fell asleep.
And what amazes me as well, as you were saying, so your degree at the moment is in, remind me,
Computer science.
computer science, but actually in terms of the build,
Yeah,
you taught a lot of this
a
yourself.
lot of it was self-taught. So like this is like custom PCB electrically designed. That was completely like self-taught. A lot of it's assembled using 3D printing and things like that. Of course, a lot of it is coding as well, but there's a lot of self-teaching in it.
So where did you learn all that?
YouTube, online blogs, just the internet is in general.
And that enabled you to build this world record breaking machine.
Yeah, exactly.
That must feel pretty special.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
And what next now for this, do you think?
I don't know. There's definitely improvements for this. Perhaps reliability would be the first one to look into. But I think even with this design, we could probably get it closer to like 30 seconds, maybe with some bigger, more powerful motors, and some coding tweaks. But I don't know if I've got all the time to invest in that for now.
And is there anything else you'd like to, you kind of tackle Rubik's Cubes here. Is there anything else you'd like to create robotics-wise?
Oh, I don't
something
know.
else?
There's lots of ideas. One idea I have is using actually bionic hands to solve the Rubik's Cube that is like robotically, and try and replicate the human dexterity that speed solvers use.
So you think it's possible one day to get a robot which can be humans?
Yeah, it's definitely possible, but it's very challenging.
Excellent, Matt. Thank you so much.
Brilliant.
That's
Thank you
well
very
done.
much.
Let me shake your hand. Well
Thank
done.
you very much.
Congratulations.
Cheers.
Fab.
Do you
Should we just get a little, maybe like a reverse, just a nod
Yeah.
with me, and then you're free. If
You
you
just
focus,
stay right
yeah,
there,
yeah.
perfect.
this is me
Thank you.
to talking in code. But
Yeah, perfect.
I'll just start asking you one of those questions again. But
Yeah.
so do you think we'll be able to get to the stage where a robot you create could beat a human?
Definitely possible, but it would need a lot of time invested in it and some technical challenges, and probably a bit of luck, like you saw today. But I think it's possible for sure. Not in the near future.
Okay. And I suppose your main goal at the moment is to get through your final year. Are you in the final year?
Yeah, exactly. Well, I pretty much finished. I've got one presentation tomorrow, and then I'm done. I'll be done at Bristol University. It's very good to see them.
Yeah. You enjoyed your time there.
Yeah, Bristol's amazing.
Where are you from originally?
Like Sussex, Chichester area. Yeah.
Great. And then, so Imperial College.
Imperial for robotics.
Next year for robotics.
Yeah.
And so for your presentation tomorrow, is this connected to the presentation?
Yeah, so I'm going to be presenting this tomorrow to the professor. They were just kind of asking questions about it. I've written a paper and sort of that. It's like a little presentation on this. I'll probably run it on slightly slow speed tomorrow.
And also with the cameras that you've got here,
Yeah.
are you able to kind of get any of that footage? Is that
Ooh, I don't actually think I've recorded.
Oh, don't worry. We recorded loads.
Yeah.
I was just wondering. I'll make sure I fill this in before I
Yes,
leave you. So, but can you just hold that
Yeah.
as well? Look at me.
Yeah.
So when you saw that computer,
Yeah, that was 45 seconds was better than I got.
it's quite a long time where you're like sat there, you're
It
thinking,
is.
you're like breathing like.
I know, and I have to watch very intently because it goes wrong, I cancel it quick. Do you know when the
Because you don't want it to like break up.
keep breaking? Yeah, so you saw it happen
So you're there.
twice.
So if I was you, I'd be like eyes closed, like, oh,
Yeah, I know. So you saw it happen twice when it broke, but I cancelled it very quickly so it stopped. What can happen is if you don't stop it,
And also, Matt, so again, I want to be able to use the camera to explain what happened with the camera. So am I right in saying, so I'm going to say, this is the revenge. I've got two cameras, which analyze then sends it to a program on the computer, which then solves it all in around a second. And then enacts the steps.
pretty much. The one kind of cool is that sometimes, not always, I don't really get feedback to do it. Sometimes it's kind of solving on the computer while it's solving here. So you just do the solving in stages, and as soon as it's solved stage one, send it to the robot. Often it will solve the whole cube in 1 or 2 seconds, but sometimes it actually can take like 20, 30. But because it's in the steps it gets it. So I think what we saw one of the times was sort of the part where it stopped. That was probably like half but it was
So they solved maybe like the first 2/3.
Exactly, and then something went wrong and it just didn't send the rest of it.
How many steps on average does it need to? It will actually massively vary depending on where you.
It's fairly consistent around 70 a human would take roughly 100 so almost double. So a 15-second record, they would do double the number of moves in a lot of time, which kind of shows you how like
faster. Oh yeah, because we showed you you're going to do 2 moves in one.
Exactly.
Whereas
Yeah,
that's doing 1, 2.
The other thing is, so you tell, so if the human brain, they get 15 seconds to inspect the cube before they
that's
my
good.
time to scan. So I think if you actually made it a bit better.
Matt, that's excellent. Thanks so much.
Yeah,
Make
thank
sure
you
I
so
fill
much.
this in.
Yeah, perfect.
I'll
It's
have-
mostly just contact.
I'm going to hang around for a bit longer.
Perfect. Let me know if you've got questions. Yeah, perfect. Thank you so much for doing that. Oh,
We'll be on tonight as well, so we can. Remember,
Yeah, absolutely. Is it what channels?
ITV.
ITV National.
ITV Global and National. Potentially lunchtime.
Okay, brilliant. Yeah, so let me know. Yeah, 07 501 2700.
Yeah, so you can do all that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I might do the same, Matt.
PIDB.
And you first called Matt.
Yeah, most people know it's
And then we're waiting in front here.
Yeah.
Looking this way. Big smile. Lovely.
Brilliant.
Perfect.
Thank you very much.
Can I get out of the way?
Sorry, can I just
Yes.
Yeah, you're going to have to see that as well, but the video is just separate. Thanks very much.
Well, I'm the screen.
This is no. This is
Oh, that's all.
Yeah, no, thank you very much. Thank you. Thanks for coming on. Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Thank you very much. Thanks, guys. Yeah. I guess. Yeah, let me just put these over. Yeah. I think it's I think that's quite hard. I don't really like it.
It takes a while to like.
You guys signed that? Yeah. Also, yeah.
So yeah, it's not may not make sense, but I'll try. Anyone not so now I oh yeah. Guys, can I my spoons first? I won't go before I do that. I'll go do it. Yeah, spoons.
I might your
Oh, okay.
Right, let's go over here.
Yeah.
I'm just going to do. Just before you.
That's it, yeah. We'll be honest. Is there anyone else who wants to talk to us?
Yeah, I forced myself. I was like, come on, just sort it out. It's not hard. We give you just do one. The schedule system as well. You knew that. Even if it's like,
Yeah,
Yeah, Richard, you tell me. So what's your motion today?
I was going to try and get a photo. I mean, I could have. I need to Sorry, Rich, I just get you to do the thing. Basically, you just need to stay roll. How you feel. So that means basically say with this process and you get this time. And then also you probably just as good as you can. Main thing is name. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so it's
That's all good. Yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, that's perfect. It's not none of this. That's not. It's just for them for the official attempt submission, effectively. Yeah. Okay. So appreciate that. Thanks so much. That's all right. My contacts. Yeah. So yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Have you done something? I've interviewed. Yeah, it's cool, isn't it? I don't know how. Is there like a solving day or thing around here that you do? Yeah. Sort of Bristol in general. Yeah. Oh, wow. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, well, and also the whole thing is done. It's probably more like a couple of hundred songs. So yeah, it's yeah. He's got a very quick 3x3 that he uses on his own. He doesn't go yeah, he just time with us. I think it's fast. Probably not. So that's just for you. Yeah. I think it's been for you. It's had a lot. He's only used one.
Oh, that's really slow.
Yeah, I think it's more. They must have done hundreds, if not multiple hundreds of songs with it. So he bought it new for the beginning of the process, but yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's it.
I think you have to show us Rubik's Cube, we have to understand. Yeah, but like, get it in the shot straight away.
Being quite slow at solving and stuff. So if anyone had seen that.
Hello, so I'm Max.
I thought it was I'm here out at university. Oh, you press
I'm here at Bristol University
It's I'm here at the University of London. This robot is trying to solve I'm here at the University.
You've got yours. How long does it take to get verified? Record?
I have no idea. Yeah. Okay. I know. I was gonna.
He wants to have a taste of it. Yeah, that's fine.
No, not. Yes, that's right.
It's a few minutes.
Just no.
Yeah.
Is it?
We're gonna do it ASAP.
What? Are you gonna? Is it gonna be on?
I think anyway. It's like a couple of weeks, like a few.
I'm going to put this camera.
Yeah. And we're writing out from like.
Yeah.
It's really fun. Fun to see lots of videos. Do you ever want to kind of really competition? We do So we've got the next one is and you say we've got yeah, we have the there've been a couple of features on the we've got
Oh, that's mine. One of the ones we have there.
Yes. Oh, fine. Yeah, where are you guys
border coverage on
Yeah, thanks so much. It's really
Oh, yeah.
Join me later in the program. See if a Bristol student robot, the Revenger, break the Rubik's
Yeah, no, I'm away this summer, but well, yeah, my career. Yeah, no, I get practice.
And join me later in the program. Find out if a Bristol student robot, the Revenger, break the Rubik's So, right,
I know it's just
So I had to write it. It's quite long.
And join me later in the program. Solve a Rubik's Cube.
Oh yeah.
It was nice to meet you. Yeah.
Nice to meet you. Thanks for coming on. Really appreciate it. Thank you.
No worries.
And join me later in the program. And join me later in the program to find out today Bristol students robot invention known as Revenger can solve a Rubik's Cube world record.
Yeah. You can talk to your I need to like. Yeah.
No, I'm almost
So really made out.
Yeah. Well, she's texting.
Also, I sent one of the real.
Yeah. It's nice. Actually, this is much
So this is
nicer.
like,
Yeah, actually, I'm just going to send a message really quick. Yeah.
Sorry.
No, I'm in the media team,
Okay.
so I just will be chaperoning you up.
No,
for the
absolutely fine.
yeah,
Sorry.
so Steve's taking the BBC, so I was like, I'll take ITV's.
We're getting
Hey,
cancelled,
Jill.
so-
We're still going. Basically, it took it all overran. We've got the record site, obviously. I'm sending feedback rushes for ITN. Copy the card over. So getting there. What time does the coach leave? Because I'm not going to be able to get over there for at least another like 30 or 40 minutes. Viewing in the centre. Well, I don't know if it will be 30 minutes. This is the priority is actually going over sending to ITN. Okay, cool. All right, that's fine. I'll wait for Max to copy a plan that he needs, and then I'll kind of head over. We can always, all right, cheers. Bye. Yeah. It's not it's me.
No,
My favourite thing is no, also like if it's something that's urgent, cool, you know what I mean? Like, and this shot looks really nice. We'll do this properly. I'll be able to speak to something at the end.
So system like the Revenger uses two, so I might turn a bit more this way. So the Revenger uses two cameras to scan the Rubik's Cube.
Well, yeah, we're doing an extra hour.
Do you want the
Oh,
cube
well,
in?
nice to see the computer bit as well. Sorry,
That's right. Switch around, yeah.
It's just more like this way.
Okay, yeah, great. Yeah.
So the Revenger uses two cameras.
Can I ask you a favour? Sorry.
to
I'm
scan
sorry.
the
No,
Rubik's
no,
Cube.
wherever we are, we always end up being cheap. Yeah, this is nice. So it's like a wider shot that shows a little bit of everything.
I'm sent to move to solve that. So say something like, yeah, I'll just go over it in my head quickly, but yes. The Revenger uses two cameras to scan the Rubik's Cube before sending that to Matt's computer, which can often solve it in around a second before starting 70 or so moves to solve it.
What's that noise coming from?
It's
Like
someone's making
a strike. Ah, okay.
Sorry.
No,
Someone saying well done.
Yeah, well, we use Teams, very high tech, to put on all the screens. Yeah, let me just mute it.
Thank you. No, it's totally fine.
Okay. The Revenger uses two cameras to scan the Rubik's Cube and then send that to Matt's computer, which can often solve it in less than a second before starting around 70 moves to complete it. Is that roughly right, Matt?
Yeah,
Like,
that's
slightly
spot on,
exaggerated. I'll do one more for luck. And then,
Yeah. Yeah, there we go.
the Revenger uses 2 cameras to scan the Rubik's Cube, sending that information to Matt's computer, which can then solve it in around a second before starting around 70 moves to complete it. Too much around? I mean, what those be okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Great.
Amazing. Cool, I just got my bag.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thanks for witnessing as well.
No,
That was,
it's been really
that was
enjoyed
awesome.
it. Yeah, it's been really nice.
Hi, I'm Maeve.
Hi, mate. Nice to meet you. I'm Max.
Nice to meet you. Yeah, I've can I just take a picture of it?
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, thank you for the poster.
Oh, there are you.
So we've got this